Hi, I'm Mike from Middlesbrough Environment City, and today we'll be taking a ride along National Cycle Route 65. The route starts at Hornsey on the Yorkshire coast, comes through Selby and York on its way to Middlesbrough, where it meets with Route 1 at the Transporter Bridge. Today we'll be cycling from the Parkway Centre in Coulby Newham, heading towards Middlesbrough along Route 65, and we'll terminate the ride at the town's secure cycle park, Middlesbrough Cycle Centre. Here we are leaving the Parkway Centre, preparing to cycle along Route 65. We need to give way here and turn right, with the Rainbow Leisure Centre off to our right as we head towards Tesco. Here we ride along a path with a nice wooded area to the left and some of the houses in Coulby Newham to our right. Here Route 65 meets Newham Way. We do need to cross this road, so we need to take extra care here. There's no traffic lights on this section, so give way before you cross the road. There's a path off to the right here that leads to Loom Grange Farm. Get a lot of dog walkers along this section, so be sure to make them aware of your presence, especially if they're on a lead. And if you ride off to the left, you'll end up in Hemlington. Turn off right here, heading down towards the subway that goes underneath the A174. And here you'll notice we're crossing Lagate Lane. Again, you need to give way before you cross this junction. And there's actually an island in the centre, so you can cross it in 2 stages if you need to. This is a nice stretch of the Route 65, and the route passes between Nature's World, or what is now Middlesbrough Environment City, and the Municipal Golf Course. Again, another nice section, and a little bit downhill as you're heading into the town, so it's quite a pleasant section to ride. This is Devil's Bridge, crossing over Martin Westbeck, the little dirt track off to your right that leads along the Municipal Golf Course. Quite a nice section to ride, and if you turn off to the right at this point, you'll head along behind Saltersgill Allotments and it takes you to James Cook Hospital. The path now runs alongside Glendale Road and it crosses Emerson Avenue at the end of the path. Again, this is traffic light controlled. It's quite a fast road, so I would use the traffic lights to cross this section. We ride through a rather nice green area that was developed from the old Grove Hill estate, again running along the side of Martin Westbeck. So now we're riding through Linthorpe, and this particular section of the route leads us behind Palladium Shops. Interesting set of crossing lights here. They're actually automatically controlled, so as you ride up to them, you just wait for the sign to go and off you cross. The route reaches Park Road South. No traffic lights on this crossing, so take a little bit of care when you cross. And the new fire station is just to your right as we enter Albert Park. The route goes around the outside of Albert Park with a lake to the left. Again, very nice section of the route to ride. Maybe slow down a little bit, have a look around. Traffic light controlled section of Park Road North here. And the cycle path runs behind the shops and zigzags through the estate. You will be using normal roads here, so you do need to give it a little bit more care and attention to your cycle in this area and give way to the traffic. You notice priorities change on this section of road. At one section you need to give way, at the other section you don't. Traffic light controlled crossing here at Borough Road, and you'll notice that we enter the carriageway straight away as the cycle path now runs along the carriageway. Abingdon School to our right. And we use a shared path past the Town Hall and Mima. Depending on the time of day you're riding, you might find a lot of pedestrians in this area, so it's worth taking a little bit of extra care and riding courteously. Here the shared path ends and we reach Albert Road. Please take care as you turn right on Albert Road and then we turn left onto Corporation Road. This area is pedestrian only, so we need to dismount and walk our bikes along this section between the Old British Home Stores, House of Fraser and Debenhams. We can remount our bikes at this point and cycle the short distance along Newport Road and finish at Middlesbrough Cycle Centre to the left, just inside the bus station. Thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the ride. I look forward to seeing you out and about on Route 65.